from DIFC.
This is the Business Breakfast on Dubai Eye 103.8.
Live at ICD Brookfield Place, the place to be.
Yeah, we are back here at ICD Brookfield Place. We are helping to celebrate their 5th anniversary, but it's not the only significant anniversary, because if you go down the escalator here, out through the doors, in fact there is an entrance here, but if you go down the escalator, out the doors, to your left, you have one of the most sought after members clubs here, not just in Dubai, but I would suggest the region as well. The Arts Club Dubai opened its doors back in 2020, unveiling the first international outpost, the historic London Private Members Club. And it hasn't looked back since. Ajaz Sheikh has been at the helm since then. He's the Group CEO of the Arts Club. He's come up the escalator to speak to us this morning. Good morning to you, sir.
Morning, Tom. Good to be back.
It's interesting, isn't it? I mean, we think back 5 years when we were sat around a similar desk talking about the outlook. The world was a very different place back then, Ajaz. Talk to me about the evolution of the Arts Club and ICD in the last 5 years.
Tom, to be honest, we actually signed our lease back in 2018, so we drank the Dubai Kool-Aid well before the rest of the world moved there. And for sure, I think ICD has gone from strength to strength. You can only know that by, we have to go park in B3 and B4 now. Before it was just B1 and B2. No, it's been fantastic for the business. I mean, not just ICD, also Dubai. I think Dubai has just gone from strength to strength. We can tell by the interest in membership applications even prior to people moving down. So we have that data. Before people move to Dubai, they're already applying for membership. So it's great. It's great for at least understanding what's happening with our business.
And that data, give me an insight into that data in terms of hospitality. You're a man who knows hospitality, run through your veins. Have the sort of demands of an Arts Club member changed in the last 5 years away from traditional hospitality?
To be honest, I think opening the Arts Club in Dubai, it was a bit of an educational story as well on what member clubs are. A lot of people, I would say a lot of people knew what they were because they moved here from, let's say, England or India or Pakistan or Singapore, and maybe others didn't. So there's been a bit of a journey. It is difficult. We're in our 5th year now, and I think our competition, apart from people's sofas, because traffic in Dubai is sometimes quite difficult, yes. So you rather stay on your sofa, is keeping the interest of members to come back through the door. And I think that's the hardest part. And that's where we slightly differ from other venues in the food and beverage, where we have the cultural program, which, for example, last night we had Angelo Zenia, who's the 4th generation Zenia son, CEO of Middle East and Europe. And so those are the kind of talks that we keep doing to make sure that there's something for members to keep coming back. We know that
we know that Dubai is absolutely booming at the moment. I've got no doubt that the Arts Club is booming as well. We'll get onto that shortly. But arts by name, arts by nature, that's always been the foundation, what runs through you as well. Again, have you worked to sort of maintain the focus on all things arts?
100%. So over the years we've been slowly expanding our private collection, which has gone from strength to strength. We've been showing multiple shows from galleries, from the GCC, as well as international. We've just launched, actually a few months ago, our residency program. It's the first of its kind, at least the first time we've done that, where we've had 80 different artists apply for this residency. We've narrowed it down to 2. They will show at the club, and then through a committee, one will be selected as a winner. And the price for that is $10,000, Tom. And after that, every other artwork will also do a silent auction, and everything, all the proceeds go to the artist. So it's a way to support the community, and then we'll do a lot more like that in the future.
You mentioned the C-word competition a few moments ago. Yeah. There has been no shortage. A lot of people have looked at the model that you've applied. A lot of looking to get a piece of what's going on in Dubai and the region at the moment. How do you stay relevant? Can you rely on reputation for relevance?
Tom, honestly, there's one thing that I tell my team is competition is great and we should always be aware of it, but we can't dwell over it. You've got to focus on your business, focus on your members, and I think that's the only key to success. If you start talking about other places all the time, you lose our own focus. But saying that, there's a lot of clubs coming to Dubai, so, mostly around the IFC, so it's, great news.
In terms of pipeline for Arts Club as well, I'm sure you're constantly asked expansion plans and what's next for the future. What can you tell us?
We are certainly looking to expand. It has to be the right place for them. I mean, it took us 10 years to open Dubai, so we're in no rush. A club takes between 4 and 5 years to open, unlike a restaurant that you can open 3 a year. So for us, we need to understand the city we're going to and the longevity of that city. I mean, look, Dubai has been a success story, and to be honest, it's bonus points from what happened after COVID. But these things are quite important, especially for our international members.
Talk to me about members as well, because there will be those out there. I am all too aware of the fact that the Arts Club membership is something that so many people aspire to. Talk to us frankly. Are you full at the moment? Are you waiting list? And if you are waiting list, I mean, how long is that waiting list?
We certainly have had a waiting list for over a year now. Our focus currently, Tom, to be honest, is female members, couples, and then, of course, everybody else. But more importantly, it's not just taking members, it's also, I mean, I hate to use the word clean house, but we're also maybe taking memberships away from certain people who have not understood the model. And for us, number one, for me personally, is zero tolerance for anybody who's, abusive to team members and staff. So things like that, I think it's an educational process.
And you're in a position to do that at the moment,
100%.
given the demand.
It's not just about the demand. I think either way we would have done it.
Okay.
It's I'm looking after other people's children, as I tell my team all the time.
Yeah.
So there's a responsibility there. So yeah.
And for those out there listening in going, yeah, that's all good and well, Ajaz, but how do I get on a list as well? I mean, is there a process or not? If people are interested to find out more about the Arts Club.
There is. So this January, we actually digitized the whole process. But now you have to go online and apply to get a membership form.
Okay.
So we actually start vetting people even before the membership form goes out.
But you're very honest about that.
Yeah, 100%. And the membership form is our currency. The more, if it's out there, it's going to devalue and deflate. So you need to apply to get the form. And we have a very good team. We do a lot of due diligence. Yeah. We have to make sure we get it right. And sometimes we don't, but we make decisions to fix it.
Arts Club Dubai is booming at the moment. We are testament to that. Can you tell us anything about discussions about the region as a whole? Would you be looking to move outside of UAE borders?
I think as far as the GCC is concerned, Dubai is, we're already here. We may dabble with the idea of Abu Dhabi, maybe a smaller club in the future. There is interest, but I think for the GCC, I think that's it. We'd rather open somewhere in Europe or Asia.
10 years in the making, and I know this has been your baby, Ajaz, for the last decade or so. As you mentioned, got the application in 2018, operational since 2020. As you sit here in 2025, knocking on 2026, are you happy with the way that the club has matured as a whole, as the child has grown?
100%, and I'll tell you, we have people, journalists, food and beverage people, hospitality, who, if they're traveling through town, will ask to see the club because that's all they hear about. And the Dubai club has also really helped the London club.
Sure.
It really has. So summer is packed in London now, where it used to be a quiet period. Very happy with the team, really happy with the club.
Ajaz, always good to catch up with you. I'll be popping down for a coffee
Anytime.
Before the week is out, that's for sure. Ajaz is the group CEO of the Arts Club. Yep, he's the man. Everyone wants his business card, don't they? How often does he get asked? Ajaz, really appreciate your time. Thanks so much indeed for your time.
Pleasure to be here.
It's the Business Breakfast back at ICD Brookfield Place, celebrating the 5th anniversary, not just of ICD Brookfield Place, but also signature resident downstairs, the Arts Club.